Hey everyone, welcome to another fine edition of Dining with the Don. I was recently in New Orleans on some business. I was really excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a muffaletta. I'm gonna have a muffaletta. I'm gonna have a muffaletta. And I went to 2 or 3 different places and thought I was gonna find the perfect muffaletta. Boy, was I disappointed. So what I did, got home, got in the kitchen, started reading recipes, putting things together, figuring it out. I think I'm going to make a better muffaletta than they do in New Orleans. So let's go ahead and let's get started. What's great about a muffaletta is the meats you're going to use, the cheese, an olive tapenata. I went ahead and I prepped all the olives, the red peppers. Everything's been pre-cut because we wanted to speed this up. But if I was making this at home, I would go ahead, put all this together, and I'd leave it in the fridge overnight because you want all those flavors to come together in the tapenata. So let's go ahead. We're going to start putting everything in. We've got 3/4 cup green olives, 1/2 cup of Katamale olives, 1/2 cup of roasted red peppers. I personally like a little bit of pickle, so I put about 3 tablespoons of pickles in, chopped really fine though. Went ahead, I chopped up some carrots, but the carrots, I wanted them to soak a little bit. I put them in a red wine vinegar to kind of give them a little softer taste. Once again, if you were making this, make this the day before. Same thing, 3 tablespoons of carrots. I like capers. I didn't see capers in any of the muffalettas, but capers are delicious. I think they're gonna go great with it. So once again, 3 tablespoons of capers. And I cut up some pepperoncinos because I love pepperoncinos. Give it a little spice. You know, if you wanted, you could throw jalapenos in there. It's totally up to you and what you like. So we've got everything in there. We're going to go ahead. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to there. Probably around 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're going to go ahead with about 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Remember, I had a little red wine vinegar in my carrots. We're going to go ahead and mix that together. And this is why I say you really want to make this the day before, and you want all those flavors to blend together. We're going to go ahead with a little pepper in there. We're not going to use any salt because the olives have so much salt in it. We're going to add some oregano. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put about 1 teaspoon of oregano. And we don't measure. We look at it, we know how much it is, it goes in. All right, that tapenata is all ready to go, and I got to tell you, it smells amazing. So we're going to set that aside. And we're going to move on to the next thing. Muffaletta is all about the bread. And we went to the bakery and we bought some really good, fresh sourdough bread. I wanted to go with sourdough. It looked good. It came right out of the baker's oven and it was fresh, so we went with that. So we went ahead and got a large, round loaf of bread. We're going to go ahead and cut that in half. Okay, we're ready with the bread. Muffaletta is all about building a sandwich, building a beautiful sandwich. You're going to love to put this out for your friends. When they see it, they're just going to be blown away. And when they taste it, they're going to love it. A great dish to put out when you're having some friends over for drinks, that kind of thing. We go ahead. I like to take some olive oil and coat the bread on the inside with that olive oil. Both sides. Don't be afraid to put a good amount of olive oil on it. It's going to soak into the bread. We'll rub that in real good. Okay, now it's time to build your sandwich. A muffaletta is all about the lunch meat, the cheese, bringing everything together. We went ahead, we got some good cold cuts from the local deli. We got a mortadella, we got a capicola, and we got a salami. You could use a ham if you want. You can use different meats. It's whatever you have a preference for. It's all about what's available at your local deli. So we're going to go ahead and start building this first with the meat. The mortadella, it doesn't matter any sequence you want on the meat. It's totally up to you. We're going to go ahead and put the salami on next. I went with the hot capicola because I love it. I think it gives the sandwich a great flavor. Also, I used about a quarter pound of meat for each variety of meat to give you an idea of what you're putting on the sandwich. So we got that sandwich all ready to go. This is pretty simple. It's not real crazy. You're going to go ahead, your meat's on. We're going to go ahead and put our cheese on next. Cheese, we went with a mozzarella and a Swiss sliced. Okay, we've got our meat, we've got our cheese, we're all ready to go. We're going to go ahead and put our tapenata on, and we're just going to lay that right on top. And this is going to get a little messy, but don't worry about it. That's the fun part. We're just going to pile that tapenata right on there. Okay, we've got that muffaletta ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the juice from the tapenata, and I'm going to lay it on the bread. Remember, that's got the olive oil on it, but it's also got a little of that red vinegar, the red wine vinegar. So we're going to go ahead, put that on. I put about 5 tablespoons on there. We're going to go ahead, put the lid on it, mash it down. Okay, guys, there you have it. A muffaletta sandwich done my way. You're going to love this. Your friends are going to love it. I can't wait for you to try it. Inexpensive to make, fun to make. Thank you for dining with the Don. All right, everyone, remember, like, subscribe, and share to our show. Everyone's going to love it, and you're going to love this sandwich. I can't wait to dig in.